Okay, I think I'm now live. So I'm checking my phone really quick just to double check that everything looks good to see if I am live. It's not showing just yet. If you guys are joining and you guys can see me, let me know. Okay, I think, let's see. All right, I think I can see. So let me turn the volume down on this. So if you guys are joining, let me know if you guys can see me, if you can hear me, let me know if it's like super echoey. And I'm going to try to look right here in the camera. So I may be all over the place, but today I'm just doing a quick live test to see if I'm going to be able to do lives out here in my new studio. So I'm testing the live to see how the speed holds up. Are we going to get fuzzy or anything like that? So as you guys come in, let me know. So it looks like we got some people. Hey, girl. Welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm super excited. If this is going to be clear, we're going to be able to go back to lives, guys. I'm pretty pumped. Let me back up because I may be in my camera too close. All right, so this is just test one. Hi. Welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the chat at the same time. I think I can see it up here. Let's see. I'm trying to figure it out because I'm trying to look here because my computer is behind me. Am I super echoey, clear, and perfect? Okay, cool. Welcome. I'm so excited. Happy New Year's, guys. So today I'm just going to spend about 15 minutes. We'll kind of update. I'll talk about the studio a little bit. Maybe I can take drop the camera, show you guys a little bit. So this is where we're at. So we're in the new studio. As you guys can see, the cabinets are in. They're not where they're supposed to be yet or anything. I mean, they're where they're supposed to be, but they're not completely tied down. A little bit echoey. Yeah, because there's nothing. So thank you so much, Caroline, for letting me know. Put some stuff. Yes. So right now there's literally nothing in here, but I definitely wanted to come on to test the live to see if it was going to work. So let's see, sounds good, but there's a slight echo. Okay. So the next time I go live, there really should not be any echo since I'll have everything in here. So this week, the plans are that we are getting the cabinets tied down. My dream box is going to come in here today. So I have Zoom classes. So I think my notifications are messed up. So a huge favor that I have for you guys is hit that notification bell, turn it off and turn it back on because I really think that my notifications are messed up. So we have some really cool stuff coming. So now that I can go live again, we've got some really cool live stuff that I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to be able to do Cricut Design Space and all of that stuff live now, so I can walk you guys through. I've got Zoom classes I'm going to be doing with Sawgrass. There's a ton of stuff. And like I said, ignore where I'm looking because I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. But I'm so excited that you guys are here. How's it going? How was your New Year's? How's 2021 going for you guys? Let's see. Find room. Okay. I got you. Yay. Thank you so much, Lucy. So I think whenever I go live, you guys are getting those notifications, but let me know, are you guys getting notifications when I upload a new video? I think there's an issue there and I'm curious about that. And then this is a new camera I'm testing out. So I'm testing out a new little theory here. Testing out, I think you guys can see here that it says I'm powered by StreamYard. So I'm testing this out because if this program works, then I'm going to purchase and go through it, but I want to do a test first. But everything looks clear, right, guys? I think everything looks good. I'm pumped. So this means we get to go back live again. I'm so excited. So good things are to come. I'm really, really excited. So I'm really pumped about I know I'm super echoey, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited to see everything completed. I am too. It's been, 2 months though. I mean, to build this thing, it really has not been bad, but it does feel like it's taken a little while. So now we're just down to the final details. I'll update you guys on that. So now we're just down to the final details. I did end up going with granite. I think I talked about that in my story. So I did go with granite. So now they have to come out in template, and then that's going to take 2 weeks. So what my father-in-law is going to do is make me a temporary top with some plywood, so that way we can kind of proceed forward. I've got some really cool equipment. So now I've got some really nice down shots. I've got some new equipment too, where I can switch cameras up and you guys can see all these different angles. And then, like I said, really to go live, we're going to have a ton of live stuff going on now. So I'm really excited. You guys let me know. Do you guys want to see some lives during the daytime, morning, noon, night? And then let me think. I'm trying to think. So I've got chairs. I need to call today and have those delivered. And then I'm trying to figure out, I figured out that H&M has a home section. So I think I'm going to shop that a little bit for rugs and all that stuff. My Melco machine is going to come in and be right behind me over here. My heat press, I think, is going to be on the countertop back here. So same with my Sawgrass printers. I wish I could maybe I can get my camera a little bit. I'm going to kind of pick it up without making you guys sick. So you guys know, if you guys seen inside the building before, how I have the printers on this. This is going to go away because they're actually going to go on top of the countertop. So there will be, this is 10 foot here. And then we have this, which is 4x7. These are the cabinets from Lowe's, guys. They were already 10%, and then I had another 10%, but these cabinets are like 30 inches, so the vinyl is going to go in those really nicely. That corner over there where you guys can see the long standing things, that's where I'm going to have some chairs, and I'm going to create almost like a podcast. It's not going to be a podcast, but it's where we're going to come in and we can chat with other YouTubers, or maybe talk about the sales and Zoom classes and stuff like that. So this time, yes, I am super, super pumped. Evening, please. Okay. All of the above. Okay. Thank you guys so much for your feedback. But I'm so glad that you guys are joining me this morning so I can test this out. I'm pumped. You guys don't even know how excited I am. Like, we get to go live. And my chair is super echoey, so ignore it. But I'm trying to think. The hiccups that we've had is the windows ended up taking almost 2 months to come in. Then one came in cracked. But you know what? It's cracked. We're going to figure it out later. So it's got a little crack in it. We had issues with the sheetrock, guys, where the texture, we had to completely resand back down and repaint. But hey, everything came out good. And then I was trying to think, okay, everything's going good. And then all of a sudden there was like no electricity. Lights were flickering, all that. So the power underneath the ground, which is an old power, it had it. So now we're having to run new power. But other than that, so far I will say everything has went really good. My father-in-law, my husband, has done an outstanding job. We've had a few friends and family members help out. And I'm just pumped with it. I'm super grateful. And it's because of you guys for supporting me and watching me and all of those things that I'm even able to have this out here. Kind of reminds me of a dance studio. And it's weird because before we were in that she shed, this is the biggest space I've ever had. So now I went from the she shed back inside where I was working in that closet and then out of my dining room. And now I'm like, now I've got some space here. So if I run out, we have a problem. But I was trying to think of some really cool stuff. I've got a TV that's going to go up. So I'm going to be able to see myself this time and be able to do all that during the live. But it's really neat because we ran the HDMI cord under the ground, under the flooring. Since, this is my building and it's new and everything, we were able to just kind of drill underneath the concrete and run that HDMI cord. So I know I don't have to worry about tripping on cords and stuff. So we did some really cool stuff like that. But we do have some really, really exciting stuff. I will be giving away a Sawgrass. I talked about that at the end of December. It was November, December, but I wanted to wait until the new building. So as soon as this is up and ready and we do the final launch of this, I'm going to be giving away some products. And one of those things is a Sawgrass SG500. So that's really exciting. And I'll talk about how we're going to do that and everything else. And something else that we want to do is a one-on-one. So I do want to do a one-on-one Zoom class to walk through like Sawgrass and stuff like that as well. So that's another thing that I want to do. Really exciting stuff with Cricut to do. I'm super pumped about the lives. Like, I know I keep saying it, but I'm really excited. I'm pumped. I cannot believe it's finally happening. So this internet, it was, I've told you guys before, our internet out here is terrible. But I ran a second line. So when they came out here, new customers are getting like is it optic fiber optic? And so I was able to kind of tile on that just a little bit. So I'm like, this is happening this time. So I'm pumped. But so also to note is I get sick. I catch everything you can imagine. I have it. So if you guys are watching my stories, you guys know that I got shingles. And I think it is from the stress of the building. I don't realize how stressed I am, but there's small things that happen that, just kind of make you worry. Are we going to make it in time and all this stuff? And I ended up getting shingles. I still have. And they are horrible. So if you guys have ever had that, some lag between the sound and the picture, I wonder if it's because of my phone. Let's see. Let me check and see. Some lag. Maybe it'll be a temporary thing. See, and we'll figure that out too, because at night, maybe a different, thing like that. Also, I thought at night, and bear with me because I'm all over the place, guys, because it's like I've been alone and now I'm talking to my friends, So I kind of want to do like a wine night, where we can hang around and drink wine and craft and stuff like that too. So some of the things that I want to be able to do is with the Zoom classes is where you guys can come in and we can craft together. So those are things that I'm wanting to do for 2021. Like I said, a lot of big plans coming up. I'm super, super excited about it. And, but like I said, the biggest thing is let me know, are you guys getting the notification whenever I post new videos or just when I go live? I'm curious about that. And I'm going to get a drink because I'm just too excited. I'm talking too much. Please do craft live for sure, for sure. I think it'd be so much fun, especially at nighttime too. Even if they're not the Zooms and we do the lives, we can all kind of craft together. I think that'll be exciting. But I think the Zooms will be pretty cool too because I can see what you guys are doing and help you figure out some solutions and problems and stuff as well. So like I said, 2021 is going to rock. I hope the internet's going to stay like this, super smooth. And like I said, I just wanted to run about 15 minutes to see if, to see how it's going to be. Now, bear with me because as we're transitioning out here, I'm trying to get some footage out and trying to get some videos. I just no longer wanted to record anything else inside the house. The quality to me is just not good enough. I was having to, welcome. I was having to voice over everything because there's just no space. Everybody was in the house. Everybody's either virtual. So we had all the kids in the house and I was just having to like voice over everything as well as just kind of crammed in the rooms. And it was just getting frustrating. So, I just did not want to record anything else in that house because like I said, I just didn't like the quality. So now that we're out here, everything's going to come back, but give me a week or so. I will be announcing some Zooms that are coming up for Sawgrass. So those will be coming up. So definitely make sure you guys are joining those. But as I come out, so if that Dreambox comes out here today, maybe we can go live tomorrow and do a project, maybe a Cricut projects or something. I do also this week want to do a live. Maybe we'll do that towards Friday and walk you guys through some really cool stuff through Design Space that you guys may not realize that you can do. And then maybe for some newbies as well, kind of walk through Design Space and answer, maybe do some Q&As. And then we can also do a live where we can walk through Creative Studio for Sawgrass as well. So that's another one. So right now, I'm probably going to roll out a few lives over the next week or two as we transition in here because, like I said, I'm not going to have my countertops for probably another 2 weeks. So it's going to be hard to do the pre-recorded stuff that I normally do. We'll definitely figure it out, but I think the lives will be fun anyway. So for January, we're probably going to have a lot of lives and a lot of Zooms. So that's going to be exciting. But I think everything I really want a Dreambox. I love it. If you guys see my video a while back, I definitely wanted to show you guys. I didn't want it behind me. So I've talked about that before. I didn't want it behind me. I think it's so overwhelming sometimes. It's just too much for the eye. I definitely wanted to have its own space. So it's going on this wall and that will be for its own videos, its own when I'm doing like more paper crafts, stuff like that. Maybe even some Zoom calls or something, but that's going to be a separate area. But I definitely did one inside because I know a lot of you guys see it where we have them, us YouTubers have them behind us in our workspaces, but you need to see how can you put it in your living room. And it really does work out. Like I love keeping mine. It's hard to explain. But I love keeping mine with the cabinets where, so instead of having it folded all the way out, I kind of have it folded like this, if that makes sense. So not completely closed, but it really works in my space right behind the couch. So if you guys seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. But I really do love it. It really holds a lot of stuff. Now, I will tell you guys, I've moved it 3 times. So we've moved it into my she shed. We built it, put it together. And then we moved it back in the house. And now it's fixing to move back outside again. So the way that we move this, in case you guys are wondering, pull all the boxes out, pull all the shelves out, but we leave all the pegs. And I will not be replacing my pegs. There ain't no way that I'm about to be pulling all them pegs. Because I know some people are putting in the new tracks, which are exciting, but I'm not about to pull all those pegs. So we pull all that stuff and we take apart. So we keep like the doors, the 2 doors together on each side. We pull those off and we'll carry those out and then carry, you know what I mean? Because it's heavy, heavy. But it is definitely possible to move. My cat's over there playing with something. But now I probably will be deleting this video just because it is all over the place. I just wanted to run it and see how long we could run it without it kind of messing up. And like I said, I feel like I'm all over the dang place. But I'm just so excited to be back and be able to talk to you guys. So what have you guys been up to? Anything new? Anything exciting? Are your guys' kids virtual? Are they back at school? How's it going in your guys' area? I'm hoping that we kind of can get back down to some normalcy. I know a lot of people are like, past 2020, but it's kind of like it's still, everything's still here, but hopefully everything will kind of get better. Anybody pick up any new crafts, anything that's new? I'm trying to think of some stuff. It's like, trying to think of all the new stuff that's kind of coming out right now. I feel like I've been talking 90 miles an hour so I'm trying to like slow down and kind of look at comments and stuff like that. Now, something that I'm really excited about, I'm going to try out. So let's see, I'm going to use yours, Tamara, if you don't mind. So what I'm going to do is see how at the bottom I can show your comment and stuff. So I'm super excited about that. And then I wonder how I can take it, if it just sets for a while, or how do I take it back down? I don't know. We're going to learn together, aren't we? So like I said, give me some time, guys. We're going to test some stuff. So my next live, I may come in and play around with this a little bit where I can bring these up. Let me see if I hide. Okay, there we go. So if I show and then hide, I can bring it back and forth. Cool. So we're going to be able to do some really cool stuff like that too. Right now, my kids are going 2 days a week, still on break. Okay, so they start back up Thursday. Well, my kids just messaged me too. Grandson's back in school. Yay. Now I can get things done. I know it feels like they've been home forever, right? Because my kids came home, I think 2 weeks before the 2 weeks because everybody here was just getting sick. So they sent them home even early. So they were home for like 4 weeks. And then my kids messaged me today and said that every Friday from now on is virtual. So I'm like, okay. I have 2 seniors this year too. So it's been interesting. We're still virtual in California, getting ready to start an Etsy shop. How exciting, Yolanda. Another thing, speaking of the Etsy, so I have not been doing anything with the Etsy, just kind of letting it sit there and kind of simmer. And I will tell you, if you do nothing with your Etsy, you will not get sales at all. So it can't just kind of sit there and float. So I will have some updates with the Etsy soon, and I am going to be trying out something else. I do want to try Shopify now. Etsy will stay there. I'm going to tweak it a little bit because I'm going to also add in the embroidery stuff that we're doing. I got some really cool stuff with that. And then I'm hoping that I'm going to get a Glowforge. There's a whole nother thing, that other laser machine company. So I've decided, so I'm no longer using the other laser machine. I talked about that in my last, but I do think I'm going to get a Glowforge. It does still work good and stuff like that, but I don't represent the company at all. So if you guys will notice that I took that other video down, I will no longer represent that company, but I definitely do want to get a Glowforge so I can kind of be up with everybody else. So I want to try some really cool stuff that we can put on Etsy and stuff like that, Shopify with those. There's some other stuff. Sublimation. I do the Chroma Blast. If you guys have watched my story a while back, I got a big box that was delivered by a big truck. That is actually, I have not announced it, that is actually a DTG machine. Now, it's not the one that has the white. I still haven't even unboxed it because I have nowhere to stick it. So that will be coming out here, and those videos will be coming soon. So I found a DTG machine that is more our size and our price. So you know those things can get like $15,000. This one's like $2,500 or something like that. And so I did find a DTG that would be affordable for us crafters. So we're going to be playing with that a little bit. Do you have any? Yes. So I do have a sublimation. I have 2 printers. I don't know if you guys can see them back there. So I actually have 2. I have one that is for the Chroma Blast, and then I have the big SG-1000. I should be getting the SG-500 soon, so that way I can show you guys the differences and stuff. Good morning. Which embroidery machine do you have? I have the Melco EMT16X. So I'll have it out here soon so you guys can see. If you kind of look on my YouTube channel, you can. I do have some videos on that. But I do have a ton more stuff that's coming. I have some really exciting stuff for that. Also with sublimation, I will tell you, so a lot of you guys have reached out to Sawgrass, and because I've done so many videos over the time, so they have partnered up with me a little bit to kind of help you guys teach a little bit. So I'm excited about that. But I have some really cool things coming with Sawgrass, and something really cool that a lot of people have been asking for, and I've been working on in the background. I don't want to talk about it yet, but something really fun is coming. I'm really excited. But I'm trying to think. I do want to do some more cell phone cases because that has been huge and popular on my channel with the sublimation. And then I've also been working on a little bit of time and temp. I did get a new toaster oven that we're going to be able to do that in as well. So that'll be up on this cabinet, and then I'll put it away whenever I want to, because I don't want to keep it out all the time. So you guys will constantly see that kind of change. And I will say, I ordered from somebody off of Etsy a wooden sign that has my name that's going to go right there in the middle of where I record. And then I'm going to have some shelves here, one that holds like my Cricut, my YouTube plaque, maybe my little small joy and stuff like that. So I'm trying to create my background. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Or any, like, you know how H&M Home and stuff like that, any cheap places, maybe Wayfair, anything that you guys know, maybe just leave a link down below and I'll kind of check it out. Because I'm trying to find some stuff to fill. I found some acoustic like panels that I can put on the wall too that's going to help with this echo. But right now there's literally nothing inside this building. So that's why we do have a lot of echo. But so far, am I still clear, everybody? I sound clear. I look clear, hopefully. I'm really excited about this new camera. I had got another one. I had the Sony A7, I think, and the mic output did not work on it, so I had to send it back. So I got a new one. So now we're working on something different. So there's a few things that's changed. But I think I'm about to shut it down for the day. Like I said, I just wanted to come out here and test this out. Now, if we have the Dreambox out here tomorrow, you guys come back, check tomorrow, and I may go live again, and we'll test this again. So like I said, all week long, we're probably going to test some lives. Thank you guys so much. So if you guys come back again tomorrow, I want to test it with screen sharing so I can show you guys. And actually, before we exit out, let me just try it, okay? So let me scoot my camera. Let me try to... I'm going to try to open a new tab. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to, actually, nope, I lied. Let me drop this down for a second. I'm going to go to Cricut. I'm just going to, before I exit off, I want to try this with you guys and see if I can share my screen with you guys for Cricut Design Space and just see what happens. Thank you guys so much for helping me with this. And like I said, I look like a hot mess, but it really, truly does help me for the future of these live videos. So let's see. Let's sign in. Bear with me just a second, guys. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to a new project. Let's open this back up. Wait, hold on. I got to go back down. Let's come back over here, and I'm going to see if it'll let me screen share. Let's try it. Screen share. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think I'll have to wait until I do it next time because I have to allow. Let me look. Google Chrome. Nope, never mind. I'll have to do it later because I'm going to have to go in and allow the access. So that will be the next time. So we'll try it. So let me go back so I can see myself. 1 second. I may have lost it. Okay, here we go. I was like, oh my gosh, I done lost it. Okay, so cancel. Hopefully I did not just mess that up again. Okay, there we go. All right, I think you guys can still see me. So we'll do that next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Candace. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited as well. And I really hope I feel better too, because I didn't finish the story on that, but I do have shingles and I feel like I've been beaten with a baseball bat. It's so bad. I didn't get into the doctor right away because of the Christmas holiday and everything was shut down, but they have me on like 17 pills a day. So I have this one medicine, I have to take 10 pills a day, and then I have steroids and all this stuff. But I literally am physically tired of taking medicine. Like that's where I'm at. But I feel like I have been beaten with a baseball bat. So that's where I'm at. But I really hope that hopefully through this week, I'm going to get better. Getting out here talking to you guys has been really great. So I really appreciate it. But I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. You guys definitely come back and check tomorrow. Let's try this again. I'll have the screen share ready. Let's test that theory. We'll do like another 15 minutes. Like I said, I'm probably going to go back, just delete this video because it's just, you know, checking it out. Kitty, kitty, come here, kitty. I have this fan that doesn't have a cover. She's over there trying to mess with that. But so you guys have a super fantastic day. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Thank you. Yes, shingles are truly awful. I would have never expected they were this bad. They're terrible. But you guys come back tomorrow, check it out, and we will definitely try this again. Come back all week. We'll figure it out. We'll kind of play around with it and learn together. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys on the next one.